Hello, this is Dinesh D'Souza from Genesis Executive Search, one of the foremost recruitment companies in Dubai. Last week, we learned about training, development, and achievements in your CV. This week, we will understand how you can cover short-term jobs and career gaps in your CV. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get more notifications. How to make use of short-term jobs and career gaps in your CV. It is very important for me to stress that a progressive career is as important as your CV when it is being reviewed. Your CV needs to beat competition for jobs, and hence every aspect of your CV is important. Work experience and constant learning is the best way to drive forward, and you will see its importance as we understand how to overcome these gaps and short-term roles in your career. Let's look at the first important point. Do not include very short jobs. If you have been employed in a job for 1 or 2 months and choose to leave for a better opportunity, then it may be best not to include it in your CV. You can disclose it if it comes up in an interview, but best avoid its mention. Short-term jobs are not the best, especially if you are looking for a long-term career, unless you are an intern or a fresh graduate. Interviewer is going to feel that you are going to leave as soon as you get a better opportunity and you would lose being hired. Employers want loyalty and performance. However, in your favor, a short-term job helps you to cover immediate expenses and is better than not having a job in these difficult times. Point number 2, covering gaps in your CV. The experience that you may have gained in a short-term role can be shown as a training and development or learning under a separate section. Some recruiters feel that you may not need to be specific about precise dates or months, but stick to the year of employment. Example, 2019 to 2020 shows the year of employment. Then again, it may warrant a call and give you the opportunity to explain more about what you have achieved and contributed rather than focusing on the dates. Best to be honest and transparent. A point to note, lying or misrepresenting your CV is unacceptable, especially when you have not performed a certain responsibility or completed a qualification but still mention it in your CV. Point number 3, explain shorter jobs more precisely. You may find that your CV shows a constant change every 1 or 2 years. This may not go down well with the interviewer unless you are so good that the company chases you and ready to offer you what you want. You may otherwise want to mention the reason for the move below your employment dates or job title. For example, my position was made redundant, or I was not paid salary for 2 months, or the company forced me to relocate to XYZ country. Point number 4, explain unavoidable career breaks. Sometimes career breaks have to be taken based on choices. For example, mothers who have to take a career break when their newborn arrives, or burnout or stress due to extensive workload for several years. You may have to take a career break to study further. A long career break to find the right job may not be the best idea and often seems detrimental to your career prospects. I have seen so many candidates wait for a perfect job and land up unemployed for even up to a year. This finally forces them to take up a role that they have rejected several months earlier. This is not only a loss of job, but a loss in income. Point number 5, learn new courses between jobs. The moment you lose your job or have chosen to take a break, your CV is going to have a career gap. We do not know how long before you get your next job or even sign an offer letter. Use this time wisely. You may want to learn a new skill, join an online course or a classroom-based training, do some freelancing work if required, attend networking events, or even connect with professionals, peers, and ex-managers to strengthen your networking and career prospects. There is a lot you can still do to find the right job. looking for a job from 9 to 5 is a full-time job in itself. Speaking of career breaks, you do not want your CV to look like this. If I or other recruiters see an inconsistent CV, we tend to bin it immediately. That's all for this week. Next week, do join me as we give your CV the final finishing touches. We at Genesis Executive Search can help you prepare a professional CV. Jobs are not going to wait for you, and neither do you want to wait for a job. Contact us immediately and have your professional CV ready in 3 to 4 working days. This is Dinesh D'Souza. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like our video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.